Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, we have some breaking news. Section of Route 9 closed in Keene after fatal crash. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Kristen Carosa.
That's right, Aaron. We just arrived here in Keene, and we haven't been able to get access to the scene because the roads have been blocked off and police are not letting us up at this time. But here's what we know right now. This fatal crash happened around 10:30 this morning. The crash involved a semi-truck carrying sand and several cars. Route 9 is closed from Washington Street to Route 10. Drivers are being asked to avoid the area, and right now drivers are being detoured. We're told by the Keene Fire Department that 3 people have been taken from the scene, but their injuries are not known at this time. Again, we do know at least 1 person has died. We also reached out to the police working the scene here, but they do not have a comment just yet. A very active scene at this hour. Stay with us for the latest developments. Again, Route 9 here in Keene between Route 10 and Washington Street remains closed and will be closed for the next several hours. Erin, that's the latest from Keene. We'll send it back to you.
All right.
Okay, and there you go on that report. We will keep you updated as we get more information into our newsroom. Helicopters, boats, canines deployed in search for missing college student. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Spring in England. Warm and sunny 1 minute. The next, Storm Team 5 takes the guesswork out of spring, tracking fickle spring weather 24/7. And on the WCVB app, unmatched experience and accuracy. You'll know better with Storm Team 5.
Police asking for the public's help as they try to find this young man who vanished in Franklin over the weekend. News Center 5 Sarah Kanji is in Franklin, where an active search is underway right now. Sarah?
Well, this is a huge police effort, a coordinated effort. You might be able to hear the state police chopper flying very low over this neighborhood. There are at least 50 public safety officers from the area involved, searching on the ground, in the air, and as you can see from the air.
A state police helicopter hovers above a Franklin neighborhood to help in the search for a missing young man. 20-year-old Michael Doherty was last seen at 1:30 Sunday morning at a party with friends in the area of Phyllis Lane. A search has been underway since his parents reported him missing Sunday afternoon. 9 police dogs are tracking potential scents. An estimated 50 first responders from all over the area joined in the effort today. Small boats are being used to scour a waterway called Mine Brook. And special equipment's also being used because the terrain is marsh-like and challenging. Meanwhile, Franklin residents are helping provide comfort, coffee and food for searchers, and warm hugs for worried loved ones.
Now, the state police chopper has been grounded at some points this morning because of the weather, but again, as you can hear, it is up. They've also been using drones from the Foxborough Fire Department. Now, many residents have shown up wanting to help, wanting to volunteer in this search effort, but at this point, Franklin police saying they're just going to leave it up to the public safety officials for now. Live in Franklin, Sarah Kanji, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Man pleads guilty to sexually assaulting, beating 74-year-old woman. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8 in Maine.
3, 2, 1.
Now 74 years old, Linda Alderson spoke in court this morning. She told her assailant she forgives him, but she says she will never forget what he did to her. Mark Halley, now 33 years old, broke into Alderson's Waterville home in February of last year. He went into her bedroom in the middle of the night, put a pillowcase over her head, and brutally sexually assaulted her. Today, the judge described the crime as, quote, sexual torture. Halley did apologize in court. Alderson says, don't call her a victim. She's a survivor.
I always called it my encounter with pure evil, and that's what he was that night. I really believed he was going to kill me. I didn't think that he was going to leave without doing me in.
I'm so sorry. I really don't know what I was thinking that night, and that's definitely the person that I am.
Halley's sentence is 27 years in prison, followed by 10 years of supervised release. He had no criminal record before this incident. I'm Paul Merrill, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Now let's take a look at your stock market and see where your market closed this evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your S&P 500 Index closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. RUSS 2K closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the green and went up. S&P and Nasdaq close at record highs after oil and tech rise. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq closed at record highs on Monday after the rise of tech and oil prices. U.S. accused Syria of killing thousands, burning bodies in cemeterum. The U.S. is accusing Bashar al-Assad Regime in Syria of killing thousands of people from 2011 to 2015 and using a cemetery to dispose of their bodies, while Assad allies Russia and Iran may not have anything to do with the cemetery. They are complement in the brutal director's many others atrocities, according to the U.S. And we're following some breaking news. 2 dead in fiery small plane crash near Teterboro Airport in New Jersey. Let's take a listen to this video from WABC News in New York.
Searching for a hotel online is pretty much like this. Some deals fly right past you, then you'll never see them again. And some just don't fit. With Trivago, you're in charge. Simply choose what's important to you and find what you want. Trivago makes sure you see the deals you care about, so you can find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
We begin with our breaking news out of Carlstadt, New Jersey. A small plane has crashed into a building on Kiro Road. Now, We have pictures that are just coming into our newsroom. As soon as we can, we're going to put them up there. But as we started this newscast, we showed you the billowing smoke, black smoke rising from an industrial area. Now, there are reports of multiple buildings on fire. No reports of injuries at this time, but the situation is developing. And as you can see, this crash happened just a few miles from Teterboro Airport, which is about, this happened about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you can see now a lot of that black smoke has now turned to white-gray smoke in the distance there in our live picture. Someone who witnessed this crash is now joining us on the phone. Sir, can you hear us? It's Liz Cho and David Navarro.
Yes, I can hear you guys.
Okay, and there you go on the latest of this breaking news. We will keep you updated on that breaking news as more information comes into our newsroom. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday night. Good night, everyone. Bye.